the big bucks are to be had in management, big projects, the railway industry, wherever, not pursuing engineering skills. How much do we need to pay our engineers a bit more and perhaps promote them into these senior positions more than we do?
So I think there's 2 points at play here. One is, I think, if you look at we're doing a piece of work at the moment looking at emerging professionals and actually what it is that they expect from their employers. And they don't come into civil engineering for the pay, nor I think would we ever be able to pay them the same as the civil engineering graduates who go into law or management consultancy. Actually, the reason that they pick to join, Arup or MOTS or, Bureau Happold actually is because of the values of that organisation. They get to work on interesting projects, they get to work on the environment, those are the sorts of things. So I think we've got actually a bit of a job to do to shift how we market the industry around it, not just being focused on being an engineer, but actually on what being an engineer enables you to do. And my second point is one on business models. So the current business model for engineering consultancy is that actually you are paid by your client for the hours that you spend on a project, so you will bill your hours. Now that has a very significant impact on the culture in the organisations because they become very focused then on staff utilisation. So actually what you want is all your engineers to be very, very busy. So again, I think, looking at where we need to get to in future in terms of the business model, actually we need to get to a business model that rewards us for what we're able to do with our data and our software and the outputs and the outcomes of what we do, rather than being paid for the inputs. And that in itself actually would have quite a significant impact, because it would mean that you could bring in engineers and give them more time to develop, because there would be less pressure on them to be out doing fee-earning work. And that in itself, I think, married with the expectations of emerging professionals coming into the industry, makes engineering as a career hugely attractive, actually.